video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
William, hey.
Hi. Sorry, I was yawning.
Hey, hey, Scratch! Freeze frame! You're probably wondering how I got here!
Okay, first off, I'm not attempting that again. And second of all, why?
What
Why
are
are
you
we
talking
record
about?
scratching
I have
right
no
now? Oh,
idea
no,
what
right,
you're
I
talking
forgot.
about.
They've been teleported to another goddamn planet.
Yeah, that's right.
technically
You're
our
probably
planet.
wondering how they got to this. Hey, this is not an alternate dimension. This is just straight up the same universe, but they're on opposite ends of each other. You know, right?
Which is honestly kind of the most wild shit that I've seen. Also because, well, actually, I really shouldn't expect it, but Sentai lore is, like, doesn't matter. Because
Yeah, it never matters, alright? People who keep arguing about Sentai are a bunch of fucking idiots, alright?
yeah, I mean, considering the fact that previously it's like, oh yeah, it's just a different, like, they were all part of one main timeline, and then Zenkaiju comes along, and is like, no, they're different universe, and then King-Ohger comes along, and is like, oh no, we're still part of the same timeline, maybe sort of, I don't know, maybe we're just part of the, one universe, and not others, or something, which is.
Yeah,
It's just fucking confusing. I just or stick to a lore or something, man. Come on. If you're gonna put lore in, stick to it. Don't fucking keep changing at the goddamn wazoo.
And in order for us to end this, we have to watch the Toei Tokusatsu fan club video online episode about it. All right, that's the only way for us to understand.
Wait, what? No, I'm sorry. What? What are you talking about? Like they have a fan club. Because I know they have that thing, and because they're responsible for like Yodona and stuff like that, right? So
Yeah.
they have a video explaining what Sentai lore and the timeline shit.
No, of course not. No, hey, look, if people want to learn about Sentai, they can go watch our video where I take 45 minutes to explain to you Super Sentai in 45 minutes. All right, it's badly explained. It's like the iceberg me, right? I barely glossed it. I'm just like the tip. I only touched the very tip of Sentai. You know, I didn't even go talk about the Sentai member who witnessed a car crash and then didn't report it, right?
What? I don't remember this. Or did you talk about this?
Oh yeah, see
before?
that's how on the surface of Sentai I have touched, right? There was like so much more, I haven't talked about the Sentai cast member who sexually assaulted a stunt actor, right?
It wasn't from one of the Sentais I've watched. Has it?
Oh, that's the thing, William. I never touch upon it. That's how
you're
that's
touching
how
upon it now. You gotta tell me.
We have barely touched. We have
you
not
can't just say
that,
it. No, tell me.
Reached that yet, right?
Oh my God, you're gonna drive me
that's
insane. I wanna know now. Oh my God.
There are way more layers into the Sentai iceberg, Lord, that you have not even reached yet,
Do we
right?
have to?
It's like when the Titanic hit the iceberg. They didn't right. There was a second iceberg under the iceberg, right?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Look, it's the only way I'm gonna
That's
learn.
how iceberg works, by the way. You only see the top yet. You don't know about the hidden iceberg.
Yeah, there's a baby iceberg that is carrying in its pouch. It's just under the ocean. That's why you can't see it to begin with. No, but like.
Oh man, someone made a fucking Sentai iceberg. Fucking sick. This is pretty fucking old, but hey, here you go.
Is it accurate in your opinion, at least?
Let me quickly look at
Also, how am I gonna? Okay, I'm kind of proposing this out of the blue. But
oh man, we should definitely me and Tariq should definitely do a video where we explain the Sentai and Kamen Rider iceberg to you. That would be an insane thing for us to record.
No, I mean,
okay.
I was actually going to recommend that, but we do need it.
That's a good idea. Hey, we'll put that because there's a lot of things in here that I could go into.
That's
right?
That's 2 suicides too many there. Wait, cocaine accident? What the fuck? Why is it just Zetroman? Go on Red Def at what? Chinese copies of Sentai. Okay, I'm not surprised by that at the very least. What's with Time Pink? I'm still in the middle of watching that season. I just haven't like. This is like for Time Ranger, right? Why is Time Pink all the way at the bottom? Why is she there?
Don't read the comment. Don't read the comment threads because the comment.
No,
thread
I'm
actually
only
explains the
getting
iceberg.
I'm only getting a picture.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't actually post you to the actual Reddit thread about this where the guy actually explained it. Yeah, you know, like I said, this is a good thing. We'll save this for a future day. I don't want to talk about it. We are just gonna ignore that here. You know what? I'm gonna do this, right? I'm just gonna bloop. All right, it's gone. Yeah, we
Oh,
never
well,
talked about it. You know,
jokes on you. I have it open in another
there's
tab. Okay, jokes on you.
oh, you better keep that tab open forever, or else you're gonna lose it.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking keep it up, and there's nothing you can do to fucking stop
You're
me.
just gonna look at this iceberg every day to figure out the meaning.
Yeah.
You know, right?
Also, it's just also what doesn't make sense to me is at the bottom of the at the bottom of the iceberg, it just says it makes no sense, and I'm very confused as to why this is just a single statement right here. Everything else is just like, okay, there's something going on here, but then you see it makes no sense. To what? To what? Which Sentai are we talking about? Are we talking about like the first one or the very last one? What doesn't make sense?
It's obvious that we're talking about our weekly unnamed
God.
tokusatsu podcast, where I also a person who who decided to not call for help when the Titanic hit the iceberg and bring everybody friend William. That's you, William. A person who punched the woman and children to get on the lifeboat during the Titanic sinking.
Okay, alright. Okay.
Ohsama Sentai
Jesus.
King-Ohger. Hey, this is episode 32. Encounter Kyoryu.
Okay, just to my statement, okay? They weren't going to survive the accident to begin with. Anyway, let's get started.
That's right. They're women and children. This is the 1900s, all right? What the fuck are they gonna do? Right?
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, children. Okay, I'm not gonna get into it. I know. I realize that as soon as I take it into a certain direction, it's gonna get bad. So we're gonna stop here. Anyway.
Okay, that's how we're just gonna stop, just like how the iceberg stopped the Titanic.
Okay, maybe. Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm having this conversation crash and burn right now and split in two. Okay.
Oh man, it's a good thing that Titanic never burned. You know, right? Because it drowned.
Okay, yeah, that's a positive, I suppose. We can ignore the fact that there were several fires going on as well.
Hey, you know what? Hey, at least the Titanic wasn't in Hindenburg, all right? You know, right?
Okay, I mean, I feel like no. Well, okay, let's make it clear. They're both absolutely horrible tragedies that happen. Okay, but I feel like one is worse than the other, honestly.
Hey, look, you know what? Only one of them has been acknowledged by James Cameron to be a real world event, you know, right?
Okay.
Do you think James Cameron is a Hindenburg denier? He's like, yeah, no, that never happened. I didn't see I didn't explore the wreckage myself to verify it, you know, right?
Despite all the evidence and the pictures and witness accounts and everything.
No, those are all fake, you know. James Cameron said it's fake. I didn't go to the wreckage myself to verify it, you know, right? That's why, right? Because people before told James Cameron that the Titanic didn't exist. And he's like, oh, don't you wait. One day I'm going to prove to you that Titanic was real, you know, right? I'm going to explore to see and find the Titanic, you know, right?
Oh, my God. Okay, yeah, sure, all right.
Hey, before James Cameron, no one knew that Titanic existed, all right? People thought it was a myth, you know?
He just decided, I'm gonna find out the real, to see if
he
the
read
stories
about
are
it
true.
in stories, you know?
He read
it was
about
legends, you know?
It was legends.
Right?
Man could have, if the man was gonna go looking for an undersea mystery, he could have just seen, hey, is Atlantis real? Who knows? At least something that's not as, one is definitely a lot cooler to find than the other, I guess. That's how I'll go with it. I don't know what other way to describe
You
it.
think it's cooler to find the Titanic than find
Okay. Look. What sounds better? Okay, to find a lost city underneath the sea, or a boat.
Or a large ship that no one believed ever existed.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. A boat.
Oh man, that's definitely what James Cameron would say himself, you know, right?
You think he's saying this to himself now? You think that's why he's developing deep sea technology for avatars so he can find Atlantis? You think that?
No, he's gonna find Titanic too. He's heard legend of a second ship.
He's gonna find Titanic too. Wait, isn't somebody actually making an actual Titanic-esque type of thing?
What?
Because I remember hearing it in the news that they proposed. Oh yeah, they proposed the Titanic too. This is an actual thing.
Man, who the fuck promotes Titanic 2? That is a fucking insane.
No, yeah.
That is a fucking
Uh,
insane thing.
you see, the project was announced by Australian billionaire Clive Palmer in April 2012 as a flagship of
Oh
the
shit! I'm
proposed
reading
cruise
about it right
company
now.
Blue Star
Let's
Line
see.
Property Limited of Brisbane, Australia. It was originally set for 2016, delayed to 2018, then 2022. Uh, yeah, yeah. Basically, it's still in the works apparently. So, yeah, that's the thing that he's
Oh
gonna
man,
do.
boy, man. I hope one day we're able to go on Titanic 2. You know, right?
I mean,
No.
look. If anything, we're gonna wait for James Cameron to find Titanic too. All right.
Uh-huh. That's right. Hey, you know, hey, I hope one day someone just rebuilds the Hindenburg and we can travel in it too. You know, right?
Oh, oh wait, no, hold on. Okay, no, never mind. I thought he like because I was reading the criticism section, and
Oh, did James Cameron say anything about this project?
nothing on James Cameron.
Damn, damn, damn! I can't believe that no one decides to ask James Cameron what he thinks about Titanic 2. That's
You know
crazy.
what? You know what I think he would say? I think he would just look at the camera and say, "That'd be a sick sequel," and he's just gonna wait for the disaster to happen, honestly, and then he'll just make the sequel. And it's gonna start.
That was
It's just
gonna-
gonna start like Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet again.
Oh man, do you think Sigourney Weaver will show up in Titanic 2?
Dude.
Hey, let's fan cast. Hey, let's do a fan cast for Titanic 2 right now. You know,
Oh
right?
my God! All right. I mean,
Hey,
okay.
hey, what if in Titanic 2, right? Right, the Titanic ship, Titanic 2 sinks into the middle of Atlantis, okay? Right?
Into the middle of
So
Atlantis.
James Cameron, not only is he finding Titanic 2, he is also finding Atlantis, and Sigourney Weaver plays a mermaid that guards Atlantis.
Wait, like a
This is
singular
fucking good. Hey,
mermaid?
we should write this. We need to write this. We need to send this shit to James Cameron right away. Holy shit, this is gold mine, you know, right? Leonardo DiCaprio plays a disabled U.S. Army vet, you know, right? Right? Who goes on the submarine to find
No,
Titanic.
you know what I was
you know,
gonna
right?
say? Instead of like playing like a retired army whatever, whoever the fuck, right? What's gonna happen is that like when they find a wreckage of Titanic 2, like near Atlantis, Sigourney Weaver reveals that they've been keeping Leonardo DiCaprio's character like in cryogenic stasis in Atlantis because that was the only way he would have survived the depths of the sea. So that way Jack has always lived at the end of the movie. It was just not confirmed. That's what's going to happen.
What the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking? What the fuck are we? Like, hey, look, we shitpost a lot in these photo bits, right?
God.
For like 10 or so minutes, but this has actually been absolutely insane, right? You know, we always shitpost like, man, can you imagine if someone will be listening to us talking about fucking Sentai, and then we just spent like this whole 15-minute fucking thing, this whole 15-minute opening on fucking Titanic 2, and James Cameron.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Right,
Look.
we always joke about it, but this might be one of the most insane, and I say that a lot, right? Every time we say this, it's always. But I think in terms of the iceberg, right? For opening bits, this is probably one of the most. This is probably level 3, of the iceberg.
It's just level 3. All right, we'll find a level 5
It's
at
just
some
level
point.
3,
We'll find
you know,
a level
right?
5 at some point. Hold on. You think somebody could make it like an iceberg for us or something, dude?
Oh man, I'll be fucking sick. Oh man, they would have to know so much. They would actually have to know so much about our fucking lore, you know, right?
Yeah, they had to go through all the videos you've posted on the channel, and then they'll just like how long has this channel been up by now? Like it's been like at least since like
Fuck.
high school, right?
Right, that's why we originally did this all. I think it was like 2010 is when we did this shit, right?
Yeah, so I think it's been more than like.
No, 2013.
Oh yeah, so
Hey, 10
it's
years.
been straight 10 years. God damn, man, what the fuck? Yeah, that'd be.
I mean, to be fair, we didn't really start doing anything with this channel until like COVID, so you know, right?
Yeah, fair, because we had time because life came to a standstill.
Hey, that is us in the other multiverse where we're still talking about movies, you know? That is a universe where I actually uploaded To Go, you know, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Starting Willem Dafoe.
Oh, okay.
Hey, fun fact. Still hasn't been. I have still not uploaded that movie discussion.
Really? Oh my God.
That shit is still on. And I have that shit is still not
Still
uploaded.
there. Good lord, dude.
It's gonna remain there, you know. Hey, we're just gonna slightly. Hey, you know. That's level 5 To Go.
To
right?
go. Okay, all right.
It's on level 5 bottom of the iceberg.
Because
That is a deep lore.
we just keep mentioning it, but it's never released, and so that's why it's just level 5 at the moment. God. Anyway, I guess to get back on track of things.
Hey, Doug Dimmadome sends everyone across the universe, yo. They arrive in the mystical land of where every stupid American gaijin will one day want to visit. Japan. Ooh.
Yo. What? Wait, is this supposed to be spooky that Americans want to go to Japan or something? Is that what I'm supposed to be?
Man, hey, look, if the internet taught me everything, all American wants to go to Japan, those stupid fucking weebs. Fucking hate them. They're fucking worse.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm not gonna bring up bad memories or of like fucking high school. But anyway, I mean.
Yeah, hey, look, everyone gets separated. Yama and Gira together. You know, right?
Yeah, and I think it was Himeno and fuck, it's been a while.
Himeno, Rita, and Bobowski are together. Jeremy is up doing his own fucking thing like he always do. You know, right? It's like.
Yeah, and they're just like, where the fuck am I? And so in the middle of
hey, look, here's then a bunch of Japanese civilian, right, are out. That looks somewhat facially and racially similar to the people of Terra are just walking around. You know, what's up with that? You know.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. All right. Yeah. What is up with that?
Why do the people on this planet look so racially similar to our people, you know?
Yeah.
Right, hey, look, they're getting attacked. They're getting attacked by the fuck. Hey, look. Hey, all right, look, I'm not gonna delete out. Hey, look, this is the Kyoryu crossover, you know, right? Hey, look, here's a Soji. He's Kyoryu Green. I have said it before. I fucking hate Kyoryu as a season. I do not like it. Right?
I mean, is it like? Because I remember we had a brief discussion. I think like outside the recording, but it was like. Mainly because they were doing another dinosaur theme, and this was like where you're like, this is one too many.
Hey, look, man, look, hey, look, it's not really the fact. I think that season played it completely safe. There was, like, outside of about the basic story theme of the show, right, of, like, dinosaur and music, there was it was very basic at its core. They didn't really experiment. I mean, technically they did experiment. They had like 10 Rangers, right? Which I guess was a cool experiment that they did. But they've done 10 Rangers before in the past. So that's not a real. I don't really put that on the board, you know, right? It's like I'll give it like a half point if anything, you know, right? But like Kyoryu, to me was a very basic, very safe season. Unironically, like I mean, like that's what makes that season perfectly fine. Like I'm just a hater, obviously. I just fucking hate Kyoryu, right?
Okay.
But like for an actual season, if I were to recommend people, you can watch Kyoryu. That season is completely perfectly fine. It's unironically one of the better Sentai season to recommend to people.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
It is actually one of the best starter Sentai. Right? But that season is pretty much basic Sentai. That season pretty much followed the Sentai formula to a beat. And I'm not saying that as a pun on the fact that it's a music-based season. I'm just saying that in general, right? That Kyoryu is a perfectly basic, safe season. There's like right? Like they don't really experiment or do something new to the Sentai formula. I guess that's why everyone really liked Kyoryu when it came out, and that season was so fucking popular, right?
Okay, so it's just basically they just didn't experiment or do anything outside the box or anything new. That was the issue.
Yeah. I'm just a hater, you know, right?
Okay.
Like, I'm just a guy. I'm the guy that hates that hating popular thing doesn't make you cool.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. All right. Good to know. But yeah, I mean, like they show up. I was like, I mean, I was just confused. I mean, they seemed cool, but that was kind of about it.
Yeah. Look, it's been 10 years. It's been 10 years. You know, right? The Kyoryu are back. And the audience get to see them again. That's how they clickbait people into watching King-Ohger, because they said, oh yeah, we got the Kyoryu back. Everyone's here. Gira and Yama transforms, and they immediately get their ass beat by a giant monster. It's really funny. It's really funny how they run up, and they immediately get fucked. Gira immediately gets slapped like shit. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, honestly, it's just like, I mean, you know, they don't have the ability to, but I'm like, you know, their first instinct is always like, oh, big monster, let's get our mechs out. But no, Gira just decides to just jump straight into him like, Gira, my guy, you should know better about this kind of stuff by now, man. What are you doing? But yeah, I mean, you got like...
And then here's
the
our
green
new.
guy.
Hey, there's a character named Prince, right? Well, hey, this is a brand new OC character. All right, this is a character that has never before appeared in any Kyoryu official media, right? So I don't
Okay.
know what the right. He is. I mean, they kind of. I mean, they technically do explain him who he is within the two-parter. Right? Look,
yeah.
he's Prince. He's the new guy. Right? Look, they realized they could not afford to get Kyoryu Red's actor back for the show because he's a real actor. And Toei says, we have $50 and we have to split it among 6 people coming back. Right?
Oh my god. And they just
Yeah, because the actor for Kyoryu Red and Kyoryu Gold, right, who also like they both only do right, because they both only do Japanese. I mean, they only do voice cameos, right, when we see them later in the episode.
Oh right, yeah, that's what it was,
yeah.
who I was hearing of, like the voice. I'm like, who is this? Who is talking?
Yeah, right, like I said, they cannot afford to get those 2 actors back.
God, I mean, like with a lot of other actors.
Yeah,
like
so they have to
a
make
big-
up this brand new OC character named Prince. Right? Hey, here's the 2. Yeah, it's basically, look, at the happened of Kyoryu, look, the 2 enemy generals, right? Because the whole point of Kyoryu was that they were fighting against people who are embodiment of emotion, right?
Right.
Like I think the pink one is happiness. I don't remember what the fuck the green one's deal was, right? Like I said, Kyoryu is a 10-year-old series, and I fucking brought that series out of my memory, you know, right?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's not like you're gonna remember a show that showed like aired 10 years ago. That's just unless you have like perfect memory, that ain't gonna happen at all. Unless it was like an absolute favorite.
Yeah. So one of them is Camilla or Cinderella or some shit, and the other one is Luck Hero, right? You don't. Hey, look, they are really irrelevant. They're just there to remind us this is Kyoryu, right? And that's about it, you know. Yeah, and, hey, look, and in Japan, it's just a war. It's just a war zone, you know. And it just turns out, you know, like, hey, look. So yeah, so the Kyoryu defeated their enemies back in their season, but now they're back. They're back, you know, right?
Yeah.
They're back.
Yeah, they're just back causing havoc again. I mean, it's also revealed, like, I think later on in the episode, I don't know how quickly they revealed this. It's been a bit since I've seen this episode. But they're like, oh yeah, Doug Dimabug is actually messing around with this planet too, by also causing chaos and trying to basically clean up after his own shit, I guess. You know. Which is
What the really fucking confusing, right? Right, you know, right about how which universe? Like I still don't. I think this is just a universe where only the Kyoryu exists, right, and not the actual Kyoryu Sentai team from the main universe where everyone appears in the one stagnant timeline, you know.
Right, yeah. Which is
I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Yeah, hey look, what is it? Fucking Bobowski, go eat some grapes. You're like, oh, well, yum grapes, yum.
yeah,
Right?
to be fair, those look like really good grapes. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But
oh yeah, to be fair, that actually but you know, I heard those are grapes are actually looks very good. Those are big grapes too.
yeah, that's the thing.
Right?
I'm like, man, can I get me some of those grapes? But I mean,
that's Kyoryu Blue that shows up. His entire gimmick was that he was so pretty much everyone in the Kyoryu was a bunch of young hip 20-year-olds, but he was actually a middle-aged man, right? and he was teased among the group for being a middle-aged man, and his entire gimmick was that he makes really stupid puns. He was a dad joke character. That was his actually unironically, that was his character. He was a literal dad joke character, you know, right?
oh my
within Kyoryu.
that explains so much of what he was saying. Oh my god, because the translations for what he was saying is like, what is he just making puns all the time, dude? Like what the fuck?
Yeah. Now his entire look, hey look, hey look, just because the Titanic is sinking, you know, hey look, you know, right? Hey, at least we got a bigger pool now, you know, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
That's what he will say. If he was in the Titanic, he will 100% say that. By the way.
Oh shit. But yeah, I mean, he shows up to stop like what that big the general
so this
guy,
this guy's an amalgamation of all the previous general from Kyoryu, right? Fucking irrelevant. He's an extremely irrelevant character, right?
Yeah, but I mean, man, those were some big ass fucking tears that he had for a second there, which was.
Oh yeah, because one of them said I said the whole point of Kyoryu was that the enemy were all based on emotion. So there was also like a sad enemy guy on their team, right? There was like happiness, sadness, anger, right, among the for all the different generals,
okay,
right?
Okay. Yeah, but
yeah, like the blue one, the blue guy that's on his I guess we're if you're in his POV, his right shoulder is the sad one, the one with the teardrop for the head,
Mhm.
the one that looks like a butt plug, right?
Right, right.
Yeah, that's the sad one.
Okay, good to know. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Then meanwhile, Rita, Himeno, and Jeremy Bearimy finds a mural in a fucking cave, right?
yeah, which is, you know,
Hey look, they find some writings on the wall, like, hey, this shit looks very familiar, right? And apparently, hey look, that's the thing about Terra. They don't know what the fuck a dinosaur is. Like, hey, what the fuck are these things? Holy shit, we have never seen these. Are these bugs? Are these just weird, ugly looking bugs? Right?
yeah,
Because
exactly.
I assume they're right. Because this is established that Terra's entire fucking ecosystem is based on worshiping giant bug deities. And they're like, well, boy, these are really stupid looking bugs, right?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they don't really know anything else aside from, I guess, bugs, I suppose. Uh, but yeah, I mean, they find a mirror. They're like, why is this here, man? This is looking very
Yeah.
similar
And hey,
to
by the way, I'll
ours.
let you know, this did not exist in Kyoryu, by the way. This
Oh,
is
the
some shit
mirror.
that they made up.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
I kind of assumed.
this was never a thing that fucking exists. Which was, it goes back to what I was saying, how I don't think this is the main Sentai universe, though. And it's just a Earth where only Kyoryu exists, right? This is some shit that they
Yeah.
literally just made up. This is a thing that never existed in Kyoryu, has never been a fucking plot point. They never worship a giant rock and said, this giant rock will be our plot device for the show. This is really some random shit that they made up.
Ah, okay. Well, at least that's nice to know. Like, I mean, then again, they don't
Yeah,
care
hey,
about
look,
this
this is
sometimes, so
Ian.
you
He
know.
is Koyu Black. He is a guy that I would file a sexual harassment complaint if I ever saw.
Wait,
That was his
it's
entire character gimmick in Code Ranger. He would try to sexually harass any female character he saw,
oh,
right?
so he's Brock.
He is a guy that I would cover my drink when he enters the room.
Oh, oh my god. That's oh my god. Wait, he wasn't. No, they wouldn't bring him back if that was the case. I was about to ask if he's like if he's the actor who with the stunt double thing that you mentioned earlier, but no, I wouldn't think they'd bring him
No, no,
back.
no, no. Hey, that's like I said, that's something we can save for later. Yeah, hey, look, but everyone's in the parents is being fucking this. It's fucking red. People are living in a factory, trying to hide, right?
Yeah, because apparently they've said they've what lost all their bravery or something, right?
Yeah, but that was the entire gimmick of that show was bravery, right? That was their driving force,
Mm-hmm.
right? A brave. If they use it as a pun and as a plot device, like, oh man, check how brave we are. Look how brave it is, right? Wow, so brave, right? We had a white guy on our. We had an actual Caucasian man join our team. We are a brave Sentai, right?
Wait, did
Look
they
how look
really?
how brave. Yeah, they actually had a Caucasian guy join the team. It was real fucking funny,
Oh my
you
god.
know.
Wait, was he at least a good character or something? I'm very curious.
Oh boy, he was an ancient warrior from the past, that they brought back to the future and had to explain to him, like, yeah, at some point, everyone, even though you're still from Japan, everyone eventually just became ethnically Asian somehow, right?
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, hey, don't worry about it, right?
Yeah, don't worry about. You sure he's not like one of those
Hey, look,
the
look,
Vikings
look,
who
they
just
told
travel the
like,
world?
yeah, at some point, everything just evolves into ethnically looking Asian people, That's just how DNA works,
Wait,
right?
so like while everything else turns to crabs, we all turn Asian in the end, is what you're telling me here.
Yeah, keep talking. I'm gonna look for the image of the. Uh,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna.
Jesus. Anyway, so I mean, uh, moving past that, I mean they all have their like small little war council where they're all basically just kind of talking amongst themselves about like the state of the world and everything. It's like, oh yeah, we're at war because we've lost our bravery, and then oh hello, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
wow.
I told you. He was a little ancient warrior from the past who fucking weeks in modern day. Like, hey, what the fuck?
Like you showed me this image, I would have assumed he would have been in the American version of what was it, Q?
Oh yeah, no. Hey, yeah, but that guy is fully speaks. I think he's Canadian, I believe.
Oh
Right?
what?
He's a Canadian actor that traveled to Japan. I believe,
Uh-huh.
if I remember correctly, right,
Mhm.
involving him. right, to work in Japan as an actor in Japan, right? Like he actually knows Japanese, like he's actually fluent in Japanese and everything, right? Like he actually studied, right? No,
Oh
no,
shit.
like, I've been joking a lot about his character, but he's like a real actual actor and everything, right? Who like because he was born and raised in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
right? He was actually born and raised, and then he decided to travel to Japan, like, hey, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna make it big in Japan, you know, right? And when they were adapting Kyoryu to over to America for Power Rangers, there
Mm-hmm.
was a big campaign to get him to come back. But hey, can he just play his character role over here in America? You know,
Uh-huh,
right?
uh-huh. Wait, did
Yeah.
he? Did he though?
No, he did not.
What the
He did not.
fuck?
There was a lot of legal contract that was happening, you know, right?
Oh,
And like
really?
he couldn't.
Damn, that sucks. That actually kind of sucks, man. He would have made it big in Japan and fucking America. That would have been actually pretty legit. I actually kind of feel bad that he didn't get into the American version. Holy shit. But
Yeah, no, that would have been fucking insane if he got that right.
yeah, that's pretty cool though. Like, actually props to him for sure. But no, yeah, but they're basically yeah. I mean, we get a quick explanation
Yeah,
as to
hey, like I said,
why
hey,
the
look,
gold aren't there.
Japan is fucked up, you know, right? Yeah, look, they're like, hey, man, if only we had, fuck, Kyoryu was the 37. If only we had 35 past years of different Sentai teams protecting Earth, you know, right? Then this never would have happened, you know, right?
Yeah, that would have been pretty helpful. But of course, they don't appear. Gold and red basically are just like, hey, we're gonna chase after a guy. You guys take care of planet Earth, right? We're gonna see you
Yeah,
later,
yeah, hey,
and they
look, even
vamp
though we're
off.
the only one that can transform, right? Even though we're transformed, hey, right, hey, don't worry, you guys. We hope that as soon as we leave 5 minutes from Earth, right, you guys don't lose your ability to transform, right? Because then you'll be fucked. It's a good thing we all can transform. That's why we can leave the Earth to you guys, you know, right?
Yeah,
Don't.
be a real
Right? I
shame.
hope nothing bad's happen within the next. I hope you guys don't lose your bravery within the next 5 minutes, and then let Earth get captured by these aliens invaders. You know, right?
Yeah, it'd be a real fucking shame, especially since I trusted you with such a grand responsibility. But I know you guys won't fuck it up. I'm only gonna be gone for like like maybe 30 minutes just to get some milk, and then of course everything goes to chaos right
Yeah.
afterwards. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, and they start talking about like I think they mentioned that he's the fucking prince guy when they're talking about him that they're like, oh yeah, he comes from like a future timeline of like
But I
of
fuck, I don't fuck. I hate the fact that they're bringing the future into this. You know, it's really fucking annoying, right? Because we already have the Sentai team from a different dimension. Now we're bringing a character from an alt. Not only, I mean, not only are we bringing a Sentai from a different universe, we're bringing a character from the literal fucking future. I was like, oh okay,
which
sure.
is
This I don't right.
which is
It's really fucking annoying. They could have just made us like, hey, but no, he's just the next generation. No, he's the next one in line or some dumb
yeah,
shit. You
which
know,
is
right?
what's really confusing to me because the thing is if that's the case, then wouldn't he know how to
Right?
like
Is he here
stop
to
all of
Back to the
this?
Future everything? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, like
Right? Is he?
because the thing is he could be like, oh yeah, we heard about these guys from another planet, and he could say, oh yeah, last time we heard, because I would imagine, especially what happens in like in the next episode, that like they would keep in contact because they have a new form of travel, and so it's just like couldn't he just tell them like the history so they know what happens or something? It'd be kind of reassuring, or I don't know if they have some weird like rules because the thing is they haven't established anything about the time travel bit, which is fine. It's whatever. It's like a two-parter, but like in terms of just looking into like the story as a whole, it's just like
Mm-hmm.
why didn't he like at least like is there a rule saying he can't mess with the past? But if that's the case, then why is he in the past to begin with? And then in doing so, wouldn't he just mess up the future? Unless they did like, oh yeah, but time loop. But then it's just like, oh, but like you could help them out. Does that mess up the time loop or something? It's a whole thing. Like I'm thinking too
Right,
much
yeah,
about
it's very
time.
fucking confused. Right? I don't know why they just could have had this guy be a modern day, saying like, oh, like, hey, like before Kyoryu Red, right, left there, he's like, hey, I'm gonna entrust the power to this guy. This guy observes real bravery or some dumb shit, you know, right? He is the next successor in line for the brave power or wherever the fuck, right? You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, and so
something like that, right? Like literally could have just wrote this guy in, you know, right? I was like, yeah, no, he's just a guy, but they wanted to make it just so they could do that stupid little bit at the end, you know, like oh ho hee hee, you know, right?
okay, all right, nice.
Right, just like a Marty McFly back at the end, right? You know, Right?
Yeah.
It's really fucking annoying. I don't like the fact that we're actually just adding a random time travel character. Like, boy, man, this Earth is really, man, what a fucking weird day it is. You know, first we got a guy from the future showed up, and now we got people from literally across the galaxy showing up. You know, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, and then it's just like, oh yeah, and we're also in the middle of a war. We lost our powers, and everything seems hopeless. You know, it's a bit of a threefer there. You know, it's a bit of
you
a
know, man,
bit of a time.
what a crazy 5 minutes it has been since Kyoryu Gold left the planet. You know, right?
Yeah, yeah, and so it's just like, all right. I mean, everyone's like, okay, we're caught up to speed. So what are we going to do? I mean, by this point, they're learning, oh yeah, Japan is fucked, and then Gira being Gira is just like, all right, well, before,
I'm gonna fight him.
yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
fight him.
teach. I'm gonna beat some lesson. I'm gonna beat him with some lessons. You know, right? I'm gonna use my sword and beat him with my sword. You know, he's gonna learn. Yeah, hey, look, yeah, what is it? Yama makes him a new red sword. Hey, after this, you could go buy out. You could go buy right now. You know, it's a new product.
To be
New
fair,
product. It's a new product. New product for Q3. I think we're in quarter 3 now, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, we're Q. Here's a new toy for the Q3 seasons, you know,
to be
right?
fair, the sword
Because
looks.
that's what this episode ultimately was a fucking advertisement for quarter 3 toys, you know, right?
Well, to be fair, the sword looks pretty sick. I actually.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't like. I think it's too red. I think there's too much fucking red, right? I mean, look. I might shit a lot about Kyoryu, but I think the sword for that season was fucking good as was a fucking good as fuck design.
Yeah,
Let me see.
but like I don't think the red sword looks bad. I mean, I do get where you're coming from, where it's like there's too much red, but I think the design kind of like actually like makes up for it. The sleek, slim
I'm
sword design.
let's see.
Pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Let's see. That's some prop sword. I'm gonna try to see if I can find a still from the show. Hey, you keep talking. You keep talking.
Right. So basically, Gira is basically beating the crap out of Prince, and so like while doing all of that.
Man, is there no fucking actual man? Is no one actually taking a fucking no one actually. Oh wait. Oh, it's called the Gabu. Okay.
No, yeah, but anyway,
Ignore me.
he's fighting him, and he's like, and during that whole tirade, or the whole fight, Gira's having a tirade, like, your attacks are half baked, you need to put your all into it, that kind of stuff, right? And in the meantime, uh, Prince, has a bit of a gotcha moment, not a reference to gotcha, okay, I swear to God, but he has a bit of a gotcha moment where he's just like, oh, so this is all an act to basically teach me that I should be more serious about what I have and what I can do, that kind of thing. And so I guess in doing so is able to gain his bravery and is able to unlock the power of his beast battery, I think they call it in here.
I guess it's the best fucking low quality screenshot I could find for it.
Low quality? Why not high quality?
It's the best. No one is actually taking a screen of it appear. Like, this ain't good. This sword actually looks good, right? Back when I was still super into Sentai, I actually wanted to buy this, get this sword, right?
Oh shit!
Like buy the actual toy version and buy and pay someone to mod it into a more show accurate blade, right?
Oh, it does look pretty good though. So I mean, I wouldn't blame you for even wanting to get that in the first place. But shit, I mean. How much is that?
What the sword? You can find this shit for like 13. This is like a 10-year-old toy, right?
Oh, okay. No, I'm talking about. Well, I really shouldn't be talking about that one. I'm talking about the one that's being currently shown in the show right now. With
Oh,
Prince.
the red one. It's like it's a Q3. It's a Q3 season toy, right? So I think you can actually buy it right now.
Oh, look, another picture of the sword. Although I don't
Yeah,
know why
that's an actual mod. It is like you can buy it right now for like $70.
Wow. Wait, it's on P Bandai or is it just like regular Bandai?
No. This is a public. This is a public. This is a public release. This is actually an actual Q3 product. Right?
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. Like I said, yeah. Yeah, but hey, look. Gira beats the shit out of this kid. Hey, grow the fuck up, right? Hey, stop fucking up the timeline, right? What the fuck are you doing, right?
Yeah.
So stop being a little bitch,
Yeah.
Right? Look. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you to get your mom and dad to bang, right? To make sure you don't fuck up the timeline, right?
Okay. All right. That's. I don't want to think about Gary doing that. But anyway, Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah, look, Prince unlocked his bravery, you know, right? He can transform.
Yeah.
Right, this fucking design is so fucking ugly. Right? The King Kyoryu Red. Right, dude, it's so fucking stupid as shit. It does not fucking look good. Right?
yeah, I don't.
Because all they did was they took a suit that already existed in Kyoryu, right? And all they did was added the King-Ohger chest plate over it, right? I'd say they only did this just to save money and budget, right? Because like they didn't want to actually make like design a completely new suit for this character. Like holy shit, this shit does not fucking look. This shit crashes so fucking hard with the aesthetic, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just I'm not a fan of it. I mean, I guess if anything you put into words, I just didn't know what to put down. I don't I don't know. It's just like maybe it's the color clashing is too much for me, but then again, that might just
Hey,
be a
don't
thing with the suits in
hey,
general.
don't worry. At least this looks way better than what the original suit was used for, right? It's also you see the suit right now, right? How
Yeah.
it looks so fucking ugly, right? And
Mhm.
how it has the King-Ohger chest plate, right?
Right.
This is what it originally looked like before, by the way. This is what the original suit looked like.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of that design. It doesn't look right
This
to
design
me.
is general. Just fuck. I think the fucking chest piece just fucking ruins the suit, right?
I-
I think if they made King Kyoryu red, if they gave like his chest piece like some accent, it could work better, right?
I don't know.
Because it does right. Because the reason why the King-Ohger chest plate looks like, but it's all monocolor, right? Because even though we talked about how bad the suit or how the suit isn't that great, at least it's consistent with the monocolor,
Mhm.
right? Of what it's going for. But due to the fact that he's using Kyoryu Red's Carnival, that's the name of the original suit, right?
Oh,
Right?
Kyoryu
Like
Red
if they
Carnival.
kept the Kyoryu Red Carnival fucking aesthetic along with the chest piece, I think it could have worked better. But having it just be mono red looks so fucking ugly and so fucking terrible, right? Like if they added like some yellow or some shit, right, to his suit to go along with the yellow already present on the base on the spandexes, right? I could have seen it, right, you know.
I just feel
But
like
this shit looks so fucking
I
bad.
just feel like for me, especially with the original one, it's just kind of over designed, and with the chest plate, it tries to simplify it, but doesn't do it correctly, at least in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like there's a lot going on with the suit that just kind of like, I don't like it. Like with the, I think for one, I mean, I just kind of noticed the grid thing on his arm, so when you look up closer, you're just like, there's a lot to kind of visually
Yeah, no,
look
this
at.
is yeah, no. The original Kyoryu Red Carnival suit was also really fucking busy as fuck too. It's really fucking like I said, I didn't even like the original Kyoryu Red Carnival suit. It was so fucking ugly, and this chest piece just makes it way more fucking ugly.
Yeah,
Right.
honestly. So I mean, at least
Yeah.
at least for me, the chest piece here is actually a lot better than what we're getting with the pictures that he's shown me here, because there's like a lot going on with that one that I don't like at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess technically you showing me that picture makes me appreciate the one that we get in the show a little bit more, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though it's still fucking awful looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, look, yeah, and then so Gira and Prince fights the general. They're the only one transfer, and we get the other team members at least fighting without out of suit, which is really cool. We get to see them do civilian like basic out and like
Yeah,
their
yeah.
real and like their outfits during real world fighting, which is pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that's pretty fun. And you know, they're all able to basically fight and drive off the enemy until like the big general boss guy decides to basically become, you know, huge and shit. And we also get a
And then just shoots them with a giant laser.
yeah, which ends
Right.
up like literally wrecking everything to the point where because we have a brief shot where everyone's like back in I guess the war camp is what I'll call it. And Soji, I think is his name, is
mhm.
evacuating everyone, and then you know trying to rescue that the farmer dude that was there, pushes him out the way, and it looks like he's being crushed by a whole bunch of rubble. And you know, right after that, then we get a quick scene of like Amy, right? Is her name?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, hey, here's a fun fact about this actress. She retired in 2016. They actually got her out of retirement, which is fucking insane.
Oh shit. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully they're compensating her
she
well
quit.
for her time.
Yeah, hey, I look, they paid her enough. I think they spent all of her money to get her out of retirement, but they didn't spend any money to get the actor, the two other Rangers actor back. They only got them back for like 3-second voice cameo, and that's it. Yeah, but yeah, here's.
And
Mhm.
I mean, she finds like the dinosaurs that I guess
The,
are like behind like this
yeah, the
purple person.
dinosaurs. Hey, we're just gonna call that. Hey, let's just call these the dinosaurs. You know, right?
Yeah, okay, the dinosaurs. Yeah. I mean, they find a dinosaur, or she finds a dinosaur, I
Yeah.
should say, and then I think
Yeah, they're just fucking stuck, you know. And then meanwhile, Jeremy and Ian are back at the arc. And then apparently Ian had never decided to brush away the earth at the bottom of this fucking tablet, you know. It's like he did all that work, but he only stopped at like 80% of the whole tablet. He's like, all right, that's good enough. I cover all the secrets, you know, right?
yeah, that,
Right? Ignoring this extra 2 foot 2 feet of dirt at the bottom. This tablet is fully uncovered. This tablet has no more secrets for me to reveal to me. You know, right?
no.
I unlocked the secrets. I unlocked the secret. You know, of this ancient tablet of history. Right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Until like Jeremy comes over, like, wait, but what if there's more? And then he just brushes it off and is like, oh, now the story's coming together, and we don't really find out what's going on
Oh,
until like
I think it's fucking
the next
hilarious. Like
episode. But
I think how like it's fucking hilarious how you never fucking bother to look at this fucking he never bothered to brush away the dirt of this thing, right?
do you think he only ever goes there to brush off the dirt because he's just suffered another restraining order and he has to go back and just like hide from the cops to just wait for the heat to die down or something? Do you think that's why he's that the mure's not finished? That's my
Is
theory.
that what's going? Jesus Christ! Yeah.
That,
Yeah,
that's,
yeah, and then we find out that hey, look, that the planet that they're on is not is not Terra, it's Earth. What's this? Ooh, what's going on here? Hey, look, and that the country they're in is Japan, you know, right?
yeah,
Ooh, what's going on? Well,
yeah. Well, to be fair,
yeah.
which is something that I kind of do like I think appreciate is the word I'm looking for here. Because
Mm-hmm.
at least in this way, because I mean they originally were like maybe this is the future for Terra. It's like, oh no, this is what basically what's the word I'm looking for? Like, as complicated as everything is kind of is in this, at least it's not like, okay, we're not dealing with a whole bunch of timey wimey stuff, which is why I'm like, okay, they're from a different planet for sure. Thank God, because that whole time shit with like with Prince just coming along really just threw me for a loop as to how the story was going to go. But that's just a me thing. But I think that's basically it.
Yeah, and then Jeremy realized, oh hey, you know, hey, wow,
Right?
my father was also a human meat flesh as well, right? My father also happened to be made was also a meat human as well, man,
Uh huh.
right?
Uh
Well,
huh.
what we might have the same biological structure. This is fucking weird. You know what's going on here? You know,
Yeah, yeah. But we
yeah.
won't find out until like
Also, his
next
fucking
episode.
take is so fucking insane, right?
Huh?
Right? The fact that I was like, oh yeah, hey, my people migrated from what the fuck? I don't know how the fuck you reach that conclusion. You know, right? How you reach like, oh yeah, we migrated from this place. What the? I don't know how the fuck you reach that. That's absolutely insane. By the way,
No, yeah, but I mean, then again, I mean, they tied up at the
if we
next
were to
episode,
go to
so.
another planet, right, and discover like a race of aliens or beings that resemble us, right? I'm gonna be like, this is probably where we came from, you know, right, right, or something. I'll be like, man, this is really. I'll be like, man, this is really fun. This would not be my first thought progress, you know. But fucking, he just went to the extreme. Of, oh yeah, by the end, no, we were my people from my place. Also, it's been like 2,000 years. I feel like Jeremy's not a guy who's ever studied biology, but I don't think. I think after 2,000 years of breeding and evolution, I don't think the people of Terra would be the same as the people of Earth, you
Oh
know,
no,
right?
for sure. They will like. I mean, to be fair, we're not gonna look too deep into it. But also, humans like in a different planet, different structure, even if it's similar to Earth, are gonna develop totally differently than how we do right now.
Right. Also, hey, fun fact. Hey, you know what the best thing is? Hey, fucking Victorian England style of aesthetic didn't even exist 2,000 years ago for them to migrate and bring that from, you know, right?
No, that is actually correct. Yeah, that's it certainly makes you wonder. It really does. Like, how did I mean? Oh well, no, hold on. I'm gonna if I go into the implications of human history and like in the thought experiment, we're gonna be here all day.
Yeah, right. Well, so Jeremy's a fucking Jeremy Bearby's like Rashom's. Oh yeah, we migrate for this, but as a way to end this episode for a day, like absolutely insane for me, honestly. Right?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it's pretty fucking wild. But I mean, yeah, we're left on that cliffhanger, and then it's just like, all
Yeah, and
right,
that's
wait
it.
till
That's
next
it on
episode.
part one. Stay tuned next week for part two. Part two. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Who knows what can happen? Who knows what can happen next week? Right?
Yeah, sure. Next week. It's not like we dated this by like
I
saying
don't
about
know
the
what the fuck you're
Discord
talking
call
about.
and
When there's,
everything.
well, that doesn't mean anything. Right?
All right. Yeah, sure. All right.
Okay. All right. That's it. We're ending this. All right. Okay. Thanks. Bye. Yeah, no, I thought that was your thing because I remember you telling me
Uh-huh.
you had there was a soundboard setting. Well, but
Yeah.
Vlog is gonna miss like a good 2 minute worth of conversation because we now decided to record this conversation. Right? No, yeah, no. When you called me, and I was like I was wondering because I just heard like the original Discord sound originally.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. But then
Right. So I think when you're making the call, like if I call you, I hear the original Discord.
No, yeah, you hear the
soundbite.
doo-doo-doo, right? You hear that,
But
right?
you hear the spooky, scary skeleton
Yeah,
sound.
I hear the dudes all over, man. It's fucking wild.
Right. So yeah. All right, hold on. So when you were calling me, did you hear the Discord, the basic Discord sound, or did you hear the spooky
No,
skeleton
it was the
sound?
basic Discord sound.
Okay, that's real. I don't know why it's not both ends.
Yeah,
Right?
you think that
makes-
would kind of make sense considering that you're making a call, and then why would someone else, like the one making the call here, and not the guy who is also getting the call? Like,
Right, yeah. I was really confused here because I remember you were telling me about the soundboard thing, and so I thought it was like this is like a nitro this is a nitro setting. Also, hey, by the way, hey, for the audience, I don't pay for nitro. I don't believe in paying for anything. All right.
fair.
Right, I don't believe in giving my money to the man. All right. That's why I don't pay for electricity. I don't pay for my water. Right. I don't pay for my cables. Right? Hey, by the way,
Wait,
I don't
what?
pay for my phone bills.
Wait, what? How do you not pay for this stuff? How are you living as a
that's right.
human being in modern society? How?
Hey, I would never give my money to the government, all right? What do they deserve to take my money? I don't pay for my internet. Hey, look,
Jeez.
wait. Every time I get a bill mailed to me, I said, hey, you know where this belongs? In the furnace with the fire that I'm burning with them that I don't pay for.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, so because how? All right, tell me how first off, okay? Because you're living the dream of many of people who live under the government, and
That's
also
right. Look. Hey,
also
just because I keep seeing that says past due, final notice, right? Hey, you know what the thing is? I didn't pay for an education to understand what these words means. All right, I don't know what these words are saying. Okay, I don't understand what happens when you put the word past due together, right? I did not pay for an education to understand comprehension and definitions of words, all right?
Oh my god, dude, Jesus.